Alright, so a few strange things have happened in my basement lately. One of them being that Turok here is doing his best T-Rex impersonation. I don't know what he thinks he's up to, but he definitely has like a old school dinosaur look to him. But among the other strange things happening, I was just down here feeding my lizards the other day, yesterday, and one of the leopard frogs that lives in here was hopping across the floor. I don't know how it got out. You know, it's got a screen lid on it. The only thing I can think is that I changed the water out like a week ago, and I had the lid off and maybe it jumped out then, but that would mean the frog was out loose in the basement for a week. So, and it very well may have been. Either way, I did catch it. It was quite a runaround though. First he went underneath the tanks, then he hopped over there, and then all the way over here. I moved these two cages to try to lift this thing up to get him out from under there, but by then he had hopped over here, and ultimately, long story short, I caught him all the way over here. And there's a couple times during that battle that I thought I might just say screw it and let him live out in the wild of my basement. But among the other strange things, perhaps even stranger than the frog story, are the crested geckos. I found a baby crested gecko in this cage, just sitting up on a leaf up there. The big red's back there in the corner. So just sitting on a leaf back there, and then I searched and searched and searched to find a second one since they lay their eggs in pairs, but I never did find it. Cage was due for a cleaning, so a few days ago I did a deep clean on the cage, took everything apart, took all the decorations out, and when I took the decorations out I searched all over everything for the other baby gecko. I couldn't find it, so I figured one of the parents must have eaten it. Well, I was wrong. Ultimately I did find the baby gecko, and now he's in here. So this is my sink where I clean all my decorations and stuff. There's some dirty water in there, some dishes soaking. And I had a baby stroller sitting here, and it fell over. I wasn't even anywhere near it. I was doing something else and it had just fallen over. So I came over, picked it up, and there was a little crested gecko just sitting on the floor right there. And he started heading for the dryer. So I got him, grabbed him, and put him in the critter keeper. And I find this particularly amazing because what are the odds? I mean, look at all this basement. What are the odds that I'd find that little gecko? So he must have been on the decorations, and when I set them in the sink, he hopped off. And he apparently didn't go far to just be sitting on the stroller like that. So, yeah, but just the odds to find him. I mean, the stroller had to fall over. I could have very well had taken the stroller outside, and then he would have been loose in the wild. Let me try and get a good shot of him. There they are. Oh, okay, it's that one. Right there, that's the one I just found the other day, the lighter colored one. The darker one was the one I found in the cage. There's a good shot of those. Yeah, very weird. It's been a weird couple weeks between finding babies and finding animals loose in the basement and some of the animals dying on me out of nowhere. Very odd. And next week should be interesting. I'll be in Maryland for a whole week, and I am trusting my brother-in-law to take care of all of this, and it's a little unsettling. I'm very nervous about it. He's definitely going to get his phone blown up with texts. Oh, while we're down here, got a couple new fish. Bolivian rams. There they are right there, next to that corridor. They were a breeding pair over at PetSmart. They had an established little territory there and some eggs they were guarding. So I bought them and brought them home, and I might give them their own tank to breed in. But until then, they seem pretty content right here. Alright, so that's it for today, I guess. Keep an eye on the channel. There'll be videos from Maryland coming up, hopefully featuring some herps. There will be, hopefully before I go to Maryland, I'll at least get one more tour video up here. I'm going to do one on snakes, and I got to do one on frogs and turtles, and I also have to do one on the non-reptiles and non-fish, of which there are a few. And yeah, so keep an eye on the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video.